Greetings and welcome. I'm Psychic Medium Roberto, and I truly hope you're doing well. I remain humble in the presence of Spirit. Trigger warning: the subject matter is of a mature nature and deals with true crime events. Disclaimer: all cases are treated as alleged until proven in a court of law. In this episode, I'm looking at the debate night, September the 10th, as a forecast, and I'm recording this on the September the 4th, and this is of course one of the hotly contested debates, I would imagine. And now this is the current calendar as we know it from the 1st of September, from September the 1st, and unfortunately on September the 4th, which is now currently, well, it's going on almost 8 p.m. Central African time, and we've heard of the unfortunate situation at the school in Georgia. As we know it now, 2 kids, presumably kids, but of course affecting kids 13-4. And the 21-3 speaks about how those kids must have been feeling trapped within the school. And but we'll get further information on that. It's just terrible. Now, the show was going to be scheduled for, I believe, Sunday or Saturday, but having looked at the sequence, I'm not liking what I'm seeing here, to be honest. So I've put the days here. Saturday, I haven't looked at any of their schedules in terms of what rallies are going to be held over the weekend, Saturday, and then the Sunday. We of course know that the debate night is currently scheduled for September the 10th. Now I'm just going to say as well, I'm going to put an asterisk on this reading because Saturday, Sunday and Monday, if both candidates get through the 3 days, I know that sounds a little bit harsh, then the reading will stand for a year, is what I'm seeing, where there are problems, but there are even more problems leading up to this event. So unfortunately, I don't want to be an alarmist, but certainly from September the 7th, Saturday, things are looking a little bit treacherous, to be honest. And if you want to think of a gauntlet, this is the feeling I'm getting from Saturday going into Sunday through the week. It's a gauntlet of potential problems. So I'm just going to say, in an assassination attempt, the number 16-7. So with 16-7, we get the word assassination. And of course, the first assassination attempt, which I brought in from the previous reading I did, it looks a little bit telescopic, but we're going to use it as a reference because I believe the same pattern that we find here is present in the gauntlet. Now, if we look at Saturday, we've got a 7. That's problematic for me. Now, I'm just going to go, the reason why I'm going worst case scenario is because the number sequences in September the 10th and into the 11th, because the debate will happen in the evening. So it will be those three numbers, if you like, plus these. So it will go in and out, and we have the initial +3 blue zone here. So Saturday for me is cautious day. I would just be honest, if I was Trump, I would stay indoors at home from Friday until the debate, but we'll get to the debate issue in a minute. Okay? Because in the middle of the day, we have a 16-7. And we have a 24-6-15-6, which brings in the issue of a bullet. And again, the impression I'm getting, and I do say all of this, we hope these things don't happen, right? That the 6 brings around the bullet. But when we're in the September 10 onward sequence, the impression I keep getting, and it's the same with Karen Reid case, I believe whoever is trying to take out Donald Trump are intending to take out Donald Trump. Donald Trump has a 6. $16.7. So for me, if anything happens on Saturday, this will be a clean-cut situation. However, now here's where the big problems are and begin. September the 8th and September the 9th. Look what is going on here. We got 4 8s. This is chaos. Okay? Remember if you watched the previous assassination shows, remember the 17-8 that was lurking in the background? Is now in the center again, and there's chaos with all these 8s, with an outcome 16-7. So I'm sorry to say that, let's just say if something happens on Saturday, beg your pardon, trouble starts for sure September the 8th onwards. Things are out of control here. And you see, this is, again, another impression. So when you have all of this situation with all these 8s out of control, there may even be an attempt here. But it doesn't go down September 8th. Because when you have all of these 8s, too many 8s, it means something goes wrong. Okay? Now here is for me the biggest issue. And ladies and gentlemen, I promise you, my job is not to be an alarmist. But look here, we got 3 9s. That is detrimental. And this is why I'm saying, this is worse than the 4 8s. Okay? Because they're 9s. And as mentioned, these guys are not messing around. And we've got all of these 8s. I'm not liking these number sequences and these 999s. That is, let's just say, if you want to take it on face value, So we got scrambled 8s. It only looks neat and tidy because I put a square around it, right? So you got too many 8s. Now look at all these 8s lined up here. Plus 3 9s. Headshots as well. 6 head. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. So let's just say, or let's now concede that, say, on September the 10th, both candidates wake up in preparation for the debate. Okay. The day starts the 10-1. That already gives me problematic, like my hair is standing up on the edge of my neck. Then we have a transactional number here, 19-10-1. And with this is a solid outcome, 27-9-18-9-9. Now, when we're getting into September the 10th zone, there may be even more than just gunshots going off here. I know this sounds ghastly and it's kind of hitting me as well, but I've looked at patterns. So have a look here. Now, the event starts in the evening, right? Which will be these numbers. So to complete the cycle, we include the next day half, right? So we're in and out. So we've got 20, hidden 22, could allude to device, hidden device. And we have an 11-2 here, okay? And we have this 28-10-1, 19-10-1, 10-1. Recall those numbers. Now we're going to go to the previous attempt on him. The day the assassination goes down, we have a 20 hidden, 20 outcome 2 hidden, 11-2, 28-10-1, 19-10-1. See what I'm saying? And if we go to the previous day, we see the 19-10-1, 27-9, 18-9, okay? There's it there, 19-10-1, 27-9, 18-9. Now, this is a good example that I want to share with you. Now, I'll use this date sequence. Now, recall September the 11th is the exact same as the day Trump was almost assassinated, right? The reason why he was not assassinated is because of the 11-2. Because, now let's just go back here so we don't get confused. This is the day. Shot rings out and it misses him. It was because of the 11-2. The 11-2 brings around uncertainty, doubt, 50-50. In other words, it's not an exact, precise number, if you will. Okay? So the wind was in his favor. However, when we get into September the 10th, with an outcome 1 outcome 1, with a definite 27-9-18-9-9. What I'm getting to is there is more precision on this day than there was on this day. Get my drift? Because when we get into the blue zone now, so September the 13th is reflecting what happens on this day. September the 14th is reflecting what is happening on this day. Now, because it's in, out, so in, out, right? We see a 33. Now, on one hand, so let me just complete the sequence then. 33, 21, 3, 12, 3, right? We can argue pings on Kamala. So when we go back, can ping on her. But there's a 14-5 here. So I'm just saying, if something goes down here, and if it does, we will know, of course, right? There's 14-5 foul play in play. And the 23-5, 14-5 can ping on Camilla as well. But this 33, I'm not liking it. Because when you see explosions or explosive scenes, why have we got, so let's look at the numbers from an energy point of view, like intensity, like bombs or devices going off, right? On the day we got the 10 ones, yes. Remember, we've got a hidden 22, bigger energy now. We got energy here. It's all reflecting energy. 22, energy. And now when we're in the blue zone, we see even bigger, 33. So I'm just saying, the gauntlet that starts on Saturday and would ultimately conclude on September the 10th, right? Because then the debate is over. I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. And it links up with the assassination attempt previously, the same sequencing. Now look here. We're going to look at the +3, +6, +9. So let's draw here. So the debate will start in here and conclude here. And the hidden 2011 2 pings directly on Trump. And we got a 20 outcome 2 with an 11-2 here. Pings directly on Trump. And 11-2 speaks about a law has been broken, unlawful, something unlawful. Now, we've seen the +3 from the sequence here, okay? Look at the +6. We got a double 16-7 here. Assassination numbers. Now we're in the +6. This is worst case scenario. What is happening to the human being when we deal with a 6? 33-6. Look at that. Ghastly number. And I would even say, if there is a device, I've picked this up in the Boston bombing show that I did. I'll put the link here in the description, beg your pardon. But the 15-6 speaks about dirty bombs. Dirty, domestically made bombs, 15-6. And 6 is about explosion. Now, it's also pinged on me, and we'll look for evidence that there may even be an opportunity to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It kept on pinging on me when I've been working on this. You might have seen in an earlier video a few weeks ago even that I've been looking. Something is not kosher here, unfortunately. Too many flags are going up here. Too many similar numbers. So look at the +9. Which is reflective here now of what's happening here, right? But now we see that, just to be clear, we see the 27-9, 18-9, which is here, yes. But now the +9 reveals more. There's more than one, I'm going to say it, there's more than one agency involved here. More than one agency involved. And it also pinged on me, and it's just pinged on me again. Thank you for reminding me. In the Kennedy situation, because this is how it all started for me. Days before the first assassination attempt, the Kennedy case kept on pinging on me. And I believe in the case of Kennedy, there were more than one group or groupings, agencies, organizations, whatever you want to call it, mob, whatever, that wanted him out. And they didn't want him there at all. So evidence of 2 speaks about 2. Not just the intended. So made to look like Donald is the sole target, 19-10-1. So in the real, as far as everyone is concerned, 19-10-1 is the situation and ops mandate, whatever that is. But hidden, because now the +9 is opening up information for us, which is not revealed on the 0 day, if you like, right? We see a hidden 28-10-1. It's pinged on me more than twice. For some reason, I know it's going to sound weird, but I don't believe the fathers and mothers behind the scenes are necessarily happy about Kamala. So if we go back on the original chart, evidence of 2, we ask, 2, 2, if this takes place on debate night, right? 2, 22, 4, something is not right here. So, if we had to look at this from a, let's say, clean debate night with good intentions, the problem for me, there's too many operational numbers around. 10 ones, 11 twos, 10 ones, deadly numbers, deadly numbers. You see, even here, September the 12th, there is a hidden 21-3 even. I mean, we know the studio is not going to have audience. Of course, there will be some crew, there will be Secret Service, and there'll be support staff for both teams, right? But here's like trap. Now here's a clincher, 29, 11, 2, so 2. This for me is this sells it for me here, 29, 11, 2, because that 9 is not good intentions. Something's not right here for me. So, in my opinion, from Saturday the 7th, ending September the 10th, hopefully, that this is quite the gauntlet of chaos, because we can see just by the numbers, September 8 and 9, not good. Saturday is amber. September 10, God, man, I just hope and this is the reason why I'm putting the show out now. It was only meant to go out on the Sunday, and what's it? Well, it was only meant to go out 3 days from this recording. But I'm not liking what I'm seeing here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know this is a little bit of a terror read more than anything else, but I've been looking at this for days. I would just say the main issue for me is there's too many transactional numbers around. And when you see too many 10 ones and 11 twos, shit is going down. And it's the repetitive energy of numbers. We're in the same zone here as the first unfortunate attempt. Gosh, man. Let's hope there is no violence. Or let's hope there's no further violence. And that the Americans can vote in peace and the potential leaders can voice their opinions. Let's hope and pray. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sorry about that heavy read, but my goodness, it doesn't look good for me. I'm sorry. Alright, let's keep an eye on the sequence of events. Let's see what goes down and tackle anything that goes down when it goes down. Hopefully not. Alright, stay safe, stay alert. See you in the next one. Bye for now.